Hello Libra, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you so much for being here with me. I thank you for all your wonderful support, all your likes, your shares, all your messages. They truly mean a lot to me and I am so truly grateful to you all for that. So I've got a butterfly, my fake butterfly. I am truly grateful for all the support you give me. Really means a lot to me, so thank you so very much for that. I want to cleanse your cards ready for use. Cleanse and consecrate these cards to give Libra a clear, precise reading. Cleanse and consecrate this space to give Libra a clear, precise reading. And cleanse and consecrate me to give Libra a clear, precise reading. Okay, so that's your cards and space cleanse ready. I would like to say please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's get on with your reading. So first of all, I'm going to pull you, hopefully one of these, the Healing Waters Oracle, and see what message comes through for you. Okay then, so your message is the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Let's find it. The wishing well. So it says, it is said that in ancient times women would sing and whisper into wells, believing that the water would carry their messages from one corner of the well to another. This may sound like something from a children's fable, but in fact several scientific researchers have theorized that water can be imbued with energy from our thoughts, emotions and intentions. Wishing wells are found all over the world and they mirror to us the great reverence held by our ancestors for Earth's fresh waters. Greek mythology says that the tradition of wishing wells began through the practice of throwing coins into a sacred well of the warrior Amphiurus, who was a renowned oracle. The wishing well is a wonderful card that carries with it great blessings, gifts and fulfilled wishes. When it appears in a spread, it's a sign that things are happening and that the realization of your dreams is likely to occur. Of course, any creation requires embodiment and action, so it's not a sign to stop moving towards your dreams in practical ways. Rather, it offers deep encouragement to keep going and to trust that all the groundwork you've already put in place is working. It can also be a sign that helpful people are coming into your life to support you in creating your heart's deepest desires. Healing Waters affirmation is, I receive all of the gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and an open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. Things are working out for me. I'm living my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there you go. I want to pull you 6 of these. Okay, 6 messages for Libra, please. There we go then. Okay. I'm going to clarify as I go along. So okay, so first of all, we got the Lovers. So this talks about the love you've got, harmony. It could be a union, like you and your partner. It could be relationships. It's something that is going to bring sexuality, passion, values. I feel that there could be an alignment between you. I feel that there is strength for 2 together, a deep love and a choice. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Clarify the Lovers. So we've got 2 cards there. Okay. So first of all, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So Queen of Swords, she's someone who is overly emotional. Now, it could be male, it could be female. It doesn't much matter. It just talks about not the actual female or male. It talks about person in general. So it says overly emotional. So either you or your partner could be feeling overly emotional. Maybe there's been something going on that has caused you to feel overly emotional. It could be that someone has been deceiving you. And, you know, it may be that where they're deceiving you or very deceitful, it could be that it's really hurt you because you really trusted them. I feel that it could be that you've been easily influenced. Maybe it's because you've, I mean, it says here, I'm not saying it is you, but it could be that there's been some bitchiness. It could be someone's been very cold. Maybe you've been very cold to someone. You've been a little bit bitchy, a little bit nasty and cruel, which has caused some bitterness. You could be a little bit narrow-minded. It could be that you're insincere and being intolerant. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So 9 of Pentacles normally talks about fruits of your labour, your comfort, rewards, luxury. But where it's in reverse, I think it could be that you're living above your means, and it could be that you don't have the finances to back up this way of life anymore, and that from living this luxury life and spending and, not having to worry about money, I feel that the tables are now turned. You do have to worry about money. And it's possible that you're having to watch every penny that you spend. And maybe you've had to make some cutbacks. Maybe you used to go out for meals and, nice evenings out. And maybe it's got to the stage where you can't go out for a meal now. You can't go to the theatres and all that. And you've had to really cut back. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles normally talks about financial loss, going through hard times, being left out in the cold, a lack of faith, a lack of mindset. And it could be that you're feeling very isolated, or someone around you is very isolated. And it could be that some of them are actually living in fear, because being outside in the cold can be very lonely, and it can be very frightening as well. So it could be that there is someone who is very frightened, very lonely, very scared, because of how dangerous it could be living out on the streets. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. So we have the Star. So it's saying that you need to be making a wish. Your wish will be granted. And it's having that hope that things are going to turn around, and you're going to get somewhere warm to put your head down. Someone's going to bring you in out of the cold. Someone caring and compassionate. There is help out there. There are people with good hearts who, will help you. Charities and all that as well. So, as I say, the Star is saying have hope. There is help there. There is support. It's just that you need to go to the right place, and it will all be given to you. We have the Magician. I mean, there are places out there who, mostly the churches are the helpful places. If you're on the streets, there's places that have got breakfast clubs, dinner clubs. They will give you, there's room to have, they have the facilities for you to have a shower. They've got clean clothing for you. So, and I feel that they would be able to try and get you something a little bit better than, being on the streets. So the help and support is out there for you. It's just waiting for you to take the action. And I feel that if you are, for want of a better word, a rough sleeper, someone living on the streets, I feel that you've got a deeper connection with the earth. And I feel that you could be more in tune with the earth than what people living in the houses are. Because years ago, people lived off the land, lived off the earth. They slept and that on the earth as well, and they had this deep connection. And I feel that this is what you've got. You've got this very deep connection. There is help out there, as I said. It may be that you're feeling unwell, or where you've been out in the cold. They've got you somewhere warm and safe to sleep. And I feel that you're now starting to heal. You're starting to get yourself together, you know. You're starting to think things through about where you're going to go from here, and possibly what your next steps would be. We have the Emperor. So the Emperor talks about stability, structure, rules, power, authority, father figure. There is focus and protection here. So I do feel that you're getting a whole lot stronger, and you're able to stand up and be a leader of your own life. I feel that things are working out much better for you now. And you're getting the help and support that you need. It then takes us on to Judgment. So, Judgment to me is a bit like karma. You know, what you give out, you get back. And what you've put out, you're going to be judged. If you put good out, you get good back threefold. If you put bad out, you will get bad back threefold. So whatever you put out comes back threefold. So you will be judged. So Judgment talks about a judgment, a rebirth, inner calling. You may be going through a new phase. There is absolution here. There is a reckoning. It could be that you're having an awakening, maybe getting ideas. If you've been unemployed, had no money, it may be that you're starting to look at some of your crafts, what you're more talented with, and it could be that you're putting that to use. So I do feel that you're looking at some of your talents and maybe putting them into action. I mean, you could still be very emotional. You've got your head down and all that. It could be that something has happened that's really, really hurt you. You know, you just got to try and get through it. So we have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel that there could be some confusion here. Someone could be, it could be that someone's being brutal with you, you know, whether the brutality is honest or just to try and belittle you. Because some people do actually put you down. And it could be partners. They could be putting you down for no reason whatsoever. And then you start thinking that way. Oh, you know, I'm not worth anything. I'm stupid, you know. And it does cause some chaos and frustrations. There could be a disaster here, and you're having to rethink an idea. Someone could have clouded your judgment with lies and deceitful words. But I do feel that you're going to get that inner clarity. You're going to start understanding and seeing things clearly. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a lost opportunity. Maybe you were offered something, and it may be that your partner, your boyfriend or someone said, no, you can't do that, you can't go, because it meant that maybe you had to go away for a couple of weeks on training, and he didn't like that idea, and that's why you're saying, no, you can't go, and you think, oh, well, all right, you know, I didn't want to leave you, so okay, I won't go. And this is your missed chance. You've lost that opportunity and missed that chance of doing something really special for yourself. I feel that you've made a bad investment, and I feel that you've had a lack of planning and foresight here. The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is something coming in very fast. Could be news, messages, information. It could be hospital results, test results. Could be coming through very fast as well. So I feel that what is coming is coming in so fast that it may sweep you off your feet. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Okay. So, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups talks about love. There's a lot of compassion here. New feelings. Someone could be picking up spiritually and getting very creative for it. I do feel that you have the intuition. There could also be a new baby. And also there could be a proposal or a marriage. Now this new baby that's coming in here, also the Empress talks about a new baby as well. So we then have the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups talks about a unified love, a partnership, mutual attraction. There could be a proposal coming in. So this is the second time you've got this, a proposal or a marriage connection. So I do feel strongly that someone is going to propose to you, ask for your hand in marriage. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is, it talks about a long-term view. So, to me, it's like saying, where do you see yourself, you know? So, Seven of Pentacles, having this long-term view, I would say you reap what you sow. The hard work you put in will pay you investments and dividends later. But your investments and your dividends or rewards for the hard work you've done, with your payment, I would suggest that you make sure you put a percentage back into the business if you're self-employed. I would suggest you put a percentage back into the business, because to me this is looking at where you want to be in 5 years' time with your business. And to make your business grow, you have to invest into it. it could be hard going at first, but I do feel that you're on the right path and, you know, you're able to reap the rewards later. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles talks about manifestation, your reflections, your financial opportunities. There is skill, development, ambition, desire. There is diligence, news and information with the Page of Pentacles. So let's clarify. So we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is someone deceitful, someone who is a liar, a cheat, a thief. Maybe they're saying they're someone that they're not, and you may have given them a job thinking that you was going to do really well. But this person may only be working with you to cream money of you out of your business or something. So you need to watch out. There is a deceitful person around you and you need to be careful and watch out. You have the Sun. The Sun is all the good things going in life. Happiness, vitality, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, the fun, joy, warmth. I do feel that there is a success here, and things are going to work out exactly how you planned, and maybe even better with the Sun here. We have the Nine of Wands. So you may have had some barriers up trying to protect your home, your property, your family. And the thing is, it's made you battle weary. You're tired, you're weak, you've had enough. You just want to just rest. But this is saying it's a test of faith. This is your last stand. This is you gearing up for the worst because you don't know what's coming next. So your faith has really been tested. And I feel that you have completed this test of faith. The Moon is saying there may be some things that you don't see coming. There is illusions, mystery, dreams. It could be you needing to rely a bit more on your intuition. And I do feel that there could be some sort of fear here. And the Moon can also create illusions, causing fear and anxiety, messing around with your subconscious and your premonitions. Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups to me is someone leaving, someone had enough. It could be that you have felt abandoned, alone, disappointed. And it's got to the stage where you can't take this anymore. You're leaving, you're walking away, and I don't feel that you're coming back. I think you're looking back to make sure no one's following, because of where you're walking away, it's creating like an anxiety effect. I feel that you've got this little bit of fear inside you because you're leaving and the Moon's there. It's created like this little bit of fear, you know, where you're leaving and finishing it. You know, are they going to come chasing after you? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Yeah, so we got the Lovers again. It was a partnership, a union between the two of you that you have now walked away from. You were obviously very disappointed in this relationship, and that's why you feel you have to up and leave. I don't think that it was equally balanced in this relationship. I feel it was all one-sided and someone was taking more than what they were giving. We have the High Priestess. So this is you following your intuition. Your higher powers are wanting you to move forward. I feel that your subconscious is kicking in. But I do feel that there is some mystery around this. There are secrets, and it's possible that things have been hidden from you. The King of Swords sits on the side of justice, truth, honesty, doesn't take to people lying to them. He is someone who is dependable, honest, reliable. So he is someone that would be there for you. I mean, maybe this is someone that you've walked away from, because you also have the Tower here. Talking about this sudden change, upheaval, chaos, a revelation, awakening. Maybe some sort of disaster, natural disaster, causing trauma and despair. Why is the Tower here? Okay, so Temperance. Temperance is bringing in balance. As I say, maybe things were a bit one-sided, and things weren't fair. So you had to be truthful and honest with yourself and say, this is not working, this is very unfair, very one-sided, and, you know, it's time to move on. So Temperance talks about your balance, peace, patience, doing things in moderation, your inner calm, a new perspective, your soulmate, your serenity. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress and the Three of Wands. So I'm going to just take those two. So the Empress talks about abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment. I do feel that there is a chance of a pregnancy here. And maybe it's because of the pregnancy that you feel things are very one-sided. And you know that if you went back home, you would be far more better looked after, because you know your mum's going to be more caring and nurturing towards you. And she will give you that support that you need. We also have Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about preparation, planning, foresight. There could be some expansion and overseas opportunities. But I do feel this is you moving forward and maybe moving back home. So I'm going to pull those three. So as I say, it could be that things were very one-sided. Someone was taking all the money, spending it on what they wanted, didn't care about you. Maybe they knew you were pregnant. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want the child. And this is why they've taken all the money, and they're just so wrapped up in themselves that you had to hand over all your money. I feel that you have been getting very down, very depressed, fed up with the same old things. Nothing's changing. All money goes to him. You don't see any of it. You don't even get to go out and about. He's just take. And that's what you're fed up with. So now it's time for you to stand up and move forward in a totally different direction. You are leaving, and I feel that there is a victory here, and you are off onto a journey. So we are now going to pull 3 of these and see what these have for you. Messages for Libra, please. How many have I got there? I need one more. Okay. So, first of all, it says, I will channel the power of healing stones to open my sacral chakra. And it says, use these crystals. Cornelian, orange kalakite and sunstone are essential for boosting this chakra. Speaking out to others and even to yourself is crucial for healing the throat chakra. Use the power of affirmation to do this today. Now affirm this. I can speak my truth and easily communicate how I am feeling. And I will align my crown, third eye and solar plexus chakra by using the power of affirmation. Now affirm this. I am strong and brave, and I learn from my experiences, and I trust my intuition. I want to pull 3 of these. There's all bits falling out of that incense. I'm finding them everywhere. Three messages, please, for Libra. Okay, a few more than 3. Okay, so it says, today is the beginning of a fresh start for me. What would you like to see become a part of this change? I let go of fear, for it's a waste of energy. And what fears have you overcome recently? My intuition will guide me to the right places. How do you practice enhancing your intuition? I create lasting friendships with those I admire. Whose friendship are you thankful for and why? I look in the mirror and see a beautiful, strong and loved person looking back. Draw your reflection below, accentuating your favourite parts of yourself. I attract all the money I want and need. And why are you grateful for money? I am grateful for the good health of those around me. And what other things are you grateful for? I move freely and eagerly, excuse me, towards my next destination. And what would you like to happen next in your life? Now, I want to pull you 3 of these. Okay, so what does Libra need to know? There we go. Okay then, so first of all you had appearances, projecting an image, being in the spotlight, narcissistic personality. Harmony, working well together, being in tune and building deep trust. And boundaries, blocking someone, holding your space, cut off contact. And I'm going to get you messages from Spirit, see what Spirit wants to say to you. Okay. So, first of all, when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on the question and ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You're being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. And it's time to stop letting worry rule you instead. Get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. So that's what I have for you today, Libra. I thank you for being here. I hope you get something out of it. I want to thank you for all your support, all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. They really mean a lot to me and they really help my channel, and I can't thank you enough for your support. So thank you for that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.